Hi, I'm Dirk and welcome to my Sip Talk. I'm the co-owner and manager of the Bar in downtown Zürich, so we're literally in the central part of Zürich, and I've been in this industry for over 20 years now. I started off as a chef working in Michelin star restaurants, and that's where I also set the base for my career today. Very fast I learned that the liquid kitchen is more interesting, so I started working in bars when I was about 19 years old. And from there, I just grew and grew in the bar industry. I went to work in France for a few years. That's where I actually learned the whole bar culture. I also did my fair share in the industry with Pernod Ricard as a brand ambassador and also as a prestige sales manager. And in between, I also ran 5-star hotel bars, clubs, pubs, restaurant, bars, so the full program. The concept of the Bar is fine drinking. So we actually wanted to implement a restaurant concept just with liquid food. So the people come in, we'll welcome them, we'll seat them like in a restaurant. You will order your menu. Based on the menu, you will get your amuse cocktail. Then you'll go through a 1-course, a 2-course, a 5-course cocktail menu. And at the end of the evening, you will be served friandises in a liquid state again with the bill. And it's a concept where you come for bar culture, where you enjoy good drinks and enjoy yourself. I think what we are also very unique in is the design, because it's not only the visual design, but it's also the design and functionality of every part in the bar, which means the lighting is a bit special. The seating has exactly the right amount of thickness or thinness that the people will sit about 1.5 hours before they get uncomfortable. The sound is also very important. The music, everything's built on the mind and the focus of the customer, how we make him feel well in this atmosphere. So every team member gets 2 pairs of shoes per year that they can pick up. But also uniform is a very important aspect for us because it's kind of our business card. The people recognize us when we pitch up with this uniform. The uniform is also part of the bar, so the colors are also the same as you will find in the bar. My tie, for instance, it's got the same design as the ceiling, the same as the different styles of the uniform. And also our logo is integrated into the uniform, but also on our skin. So we have a lot of team members that have the logos on their skin. 8 people that have tattoos. So I think it makes me very proud to know that I have 8 staff family members that have tattoos of the Bar on their skin. I think it's a sign of dedication and also loyalty to the bar. It makes me quite proud just to see this love for an establishment and for a concept. 3.5 years ago, I decided to build a lab downstairs for the team to live out their creativity when it comes to cocktail creations. So we built a beautiful lab with a big table in the center, with a rotovap, a centrifuge, ultrasonic gear, pacojet, deep freezers, whatever you can or would like to use to kind of enhance flavors, make new drinks. And it's also kind of part of a teaching story for the staff, so they can kind of evolve and also prepare for competitions. And it's also where they like to spend their days on off days. So I have a lot of team members that come in on their days off and go down the lab and work. But the lab's not only made for the team, it's also for the bar culture. So we invite all the bartenders from Zürich, from Switzerland, to come and visit the bar. They can use all the machinery downstairs. Of course, we'll accompany them and we'll help them where we can. And we have some very interesting bartenders that come and they'll work down the lab for a day, producing their own material that they will use in the bar. So it's not only for the bar ambassador, it's a lab for everyone. So everybody can call and say, can I use the lab? And if we're not using it, then more than welcome to pass by. So social media for us is a very important point for our success. When we started to build the Bar, we started with our social media account. And we tried to post pictures and post information that just makes the customer curious. So for instance, we only posted black and white pictures up until the day we opened. And the people were actually going crazy because they wanted to see the colors of the bar. And they only found out the colors of the bar the day we opened. And nowadays we have a very strong social media network. We have over 6,000 followers, and these followers are also very regular customers in the Bar am Wasser, which means when, for instance, we have an exclusive event and we close for public, we'll just put it on Instagram and the people will know and nobody will pitch up. And it's also a very important point nowadays to have a communication with the consumer. I think that is also a very future point that we have to look out for is social media. If it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, maybe there's a lot more to come, but I think that's a very important communication tool for the customers and for us. Perfect. Thank you very much.